Good day, everyone. It's your boy DJ Sterl here with the Go In One More Again. You know, it's the show that we talk about a couple of subjects and we go all the way in on them. I mean, so far in, we come out the back door. We get thorough in our burrow just for you to make it do what it do. Brought to you by Tenergy Energy Drink. The energy drink that 10X's you. Pick one up. It'll do the same for you. Tenergy Energy Drink. Well, today, I'm by myself, as you can see. And I got some shows that just gonna knock your socks off with some people that are gonna be coming on the show with me. I'm excited for you to see them because they've got some stories that are definitely enlightening that can help you with your day-to-day things that you may go through that might be in your way to get to the top of your wholesome self, and also show you how they went through some hurdles to get to where they are. But me, I'm just me. A guy trying to get something that came from nothing, that never knew I had nothing till I saw people with something. So what did I just say? You know, I always grew up that, rich was a state of mind, wealth was status. So I didn't know I didn't have wealth because I was always rich. Now, I mean, I had some of the fancy things that come with wealth, but thankful my mother took care of me and my sister in a way where we knew priorities prevailed at the highest point. Heat, lights, food, clothes, utilities on at the house, something to drive. Didn't have a fancy car, but we had a car, and it was reliable transportation to get us where we need to go. So I don't want to go too far into that, but again, it's a guy that comes from nothing trying to get something. And I hope I can give you something that'll help enlighten your mindset today. Because today I want to talk about my first thing, which is the entertainment business. Now, there are a lot of talented people out here, whether you're artists, behind the camera, writing scripts, acting in front of the camera, vocalists, musicians, DJs. I think the art of being a DJ is now, a true artist because it has to demonstrate some artistry. Now, all these songs that are out there, all these artists that are out there, and you have to create that vibe to make sure people are having a good time when you have them as a DJ inside those four walls. But I want to lean more toward today on the artist and producer and people that are more in front of the camera. And a lot of artists and producers are getting a lot of recognition. If you don't believe in your talent, how can a record label or someone else believe in your talent? You've got to believe in your art and your art form and your style and the genre and market you're attacking within before somebody else will come in and invest in you. Now, what am I saying? A lot of guys, I'm gonna digress first. I'm gonna quote a legend in hip hop and entrepreneurialism. Percy himself, Big Percy, Master P. I was watching something on the internet just recently, and he said, artists don't realize that you're not in the game until you have a hit record. Let that marinate again. Artists are not in the game until you have a hit record. He gave an example about how he pushed his first bomb that just flooded the clubs and the streets. Bout it, bout it. He had everybody come bout it, bout it. Now the term bout it is almost American culture, not just, African American culture. Bout it. So he gave an example, and I'm quoting him. He said, I went to the radio station, and they would put a new record on every week. And so he would have his meeting every week with the program director or the main DJs. And he said he brought Body to him. Guy said, I don't know about this. Had another meeting the next week, brought Body to him. Man, didn't you bring this last week? I'm telling y'all, this is a hit. Next week, had another meeting. Brought Body to the program director. Man, I thought I heard this song already. I told you, look, man, this is a hit. Fourth week, fifth week, same song, same guy, same radio station. Then one of the weeks, he didn't specify which number week it was, but as you can see, it got redundant. He believed in that song, gave it to the guy. The guy said, look, I'm going to try this song. If it doesn't hit, I'm pulling it right away. He played it, rest is history. Millions and millions of dollars. Many people with jobs, many people with recording careers, producing careers, movie careers. Because Big Percy, Master P, believed in the product that he had. And that song became a hit that is now part of American culture. You have to believe in what you do. He could have easily said, and he mentioned this, well, won't you bring me something else? And no, this is my song. And you got a lot of people trying to advise you, won't you do something else? No, this is your style. This is your song. Now, the times are a lot different than it was in the mid-90s because of the internet flourishing and social media flourishing. But you've got to believe in you and what you do before somebody else can even have a chance to believe in you and what you do. It was another thing I read somewhere. It said, the music industry tests your ability to be not known more than it does you to be known. So the whole time you're grinding, trying to make it happen in the entertainment industry, whether it's music or, getting in front of new cameras, you are creating your story, but also test your will to keep going because you're getting discouraged and wanting to stop, whether it be trying to get your record or album or record label or your whole team off the ground, get your acting career, your screenwriting career, your producing career, production career off the ground. You got to keep grinding. There's no one, I won't say no one, there are very few people, and I'm going on a limb right now to say 2% or less of anyone that's made their name for themselves inside the entertainment umbrella that doesn't have a story of their grind. 98% or more has been not known longer than they've been known. Then you have those that were blessed that are, I'll call them Madam Jackson, who've had careers over decades. How many? Oh my goodness. Madam Jackson, Aerosmith, oh my goodness, Bon Jovi, the list is long, people that have been able to maintain an incredibly high level of exposure and continue to feed a market that is not forgiving, but and also requires a lot of your time, quality product that they continue to eat and enjoy. There's a few artists out there that have gone over generational talent, gone over decades, and they are generational talent. But there are a lot more that are not. Not nothing wrong with that. Had your time to shine, and hopefully you learned a lot during your grind time, during your shine time, and able to maintain a lifestyle better than what it was when you came in. But you can't give up, is what I'm saying. And you got to believe in yourself. I've been blessed to be able to do a few things with my DJ career. But, you know, it's a story to Sterl the Pearl. And man, as known as I am is as 10 times not known as I am, okay? So be clear on that. As much shine as I have is 20 times as much not shine that I do not have, or shine that I do not have, not shine. I'm messing up my language now, English language. The shine that I do not have is when it comes to the shine that I do have. But what I'm saying is, the little shine that I do have, I worked hard to get. Hard, man. Still working hard now to put some wax on the shine I got, and be able to help more people get to where they want to be inside my little lane if I can. Because it's all about the incredible cliche that came from the 80s. Each one teach one, and then try to make it harder for the next man, easier for the next man after you, so they don't have to go through the hard times you went through to get to where you want the lane to extend to. You know, I'm going to refer back to Madam Jackson. And talking about Janet Jackson, Madam Jackson, you know, think of because of what she did and all the hurdles that she overcame between 1980s to the mid 80s to now the mid 2020s. You're talking 40 years of a career has just been incredible with #1 hits, and the image that she put forth, and the hard work she put forth, and the actual thought of a young girl who actually blossoms into a star that Madam Jackson is, and gave other young women the visual that they can do it too. They can do it too. I'm not going to mention any names. I'm quite certain you can think of a lot of women that came after Madam Jackson that are still working and flourishing in the entertainment business because of walls that Madam Jackson knocked down and trails that she's blazed. And there, those before her, the Lena Hornes, the Diana Ross, and, you know, that's a long list there too. You know, and then you think about the level she's taken it to. And I remember she had gotten a huge deal. I won't put any numbers out there. You can research this. She had gotten a huge deal back in the late 90s that was unprecedented amount of money for a female recording artist. But because she knocked down those walls, there are those that came after her that have gotten bigger deals. Helped them sell a whole lot of records, sell a whole lot of concerts, create a situation to where dancers can have a career, a financially stable career, dancing because of the way Madam Jackson employed her dancers. Now, I know a little bit about it, so I don't know a lot. I'm looking from the outside in. I don't know Madam Jackson. I don't know her business. But again, from the outside in, I see the work that she's done, and I see the help that she's given these artists that came behind her. And I just look from the outside in. Imagine from the inside out, all the stuff that I don't know she's done. You know, but she believed in herself. If she had a bigger wall, famous siblings, that's a bigger wall. So what I'm saying is, to all my people in the entertainment business, no matter what it is you do, how big or small, your part of the jigsaw puzzle is just as important as anyone else in that puzzle. The whole puzzle is not complete without every piece fitting inside the puzzle to draw the picture. So you're just as important no matter what it is you do. If you're on a team, if you want to be a part of a team, if you're working ancillary place to place to fill a position that needs filling and you have the skill set to do, whatever that is, you're just as important. But you got to believe in yourself to get to where you want to go before anyone can believe in you. And whatever that ceiling is, or that your full potential is, I hope you reach it. But don't get discouraged if you don't. I don't think I've reached my full potential yet. A lot of my friends don't think they've reached their full potential yet, but they're working and trying. They're working and trying. There are people that you look up to that are incredibly successful, have wealth, have notoriety, have influence, who do not believe they've reached their full potential yet. So we're all in the game trying to get to that full potential, the full essence of me in the space that you love to participate in. But you got to believe in yourself first. That's paramount. Believe in yourself. You'll get tested. You'll get tested. Tests will come at you that you don't even provoke to come on. Something else will hit you from the side, bam! And you got to be ready to hold it down. And that could be in any swirling way. A lot of it, sometimes, I can't say a lot of it, but it can sometimes be something that you had nothing to do with. Another story. Be prepared so you never block your own blessing, but to believe in yourself will help you get there. Something else I want to talk to you guys about here on the Go In on my own, by myself. No one wanted to be with me today. I took a shower. Forget about it. Long story. But something else I want to talk about today is style. You know, your swag, your drip, you doing what you do. Now, there are a lot of things out here nowadays that, you know, technology has helped us to be able to look a certain way, if I may say that. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, if something that you don't like and you feel if you fix it, may make you feel better about yourself, you like it, I love it. But all I'm asking is, don't think that looking like someone else, okay, makes you better. Everybody's attraction is different. There are books out there, laws of attraction, this, that, and the third. I get it. Everybody's attraction is different. If he got this, if she got that, and I can get this or I can get that to make myself look or think you make yourself feel better about yourself, if it does, okay. No judgment zone here. But if it doesn't, and you're just trying to be looking like someone else to where it takes you away from you, it's a struggle to be happy. Now, Sterl, what you talking about? You said a lot. What you talking about? Well, I'm talking about no matter who you are or who you want to be or who you want to look like when it comes to clothes, physical appearance, hair, skin tone, how in shape you want to look, how, for a better sake of the word, don't try to be something you're not. And if you're able to do something that might be a little bit way left of you, but you can still feel better about yourself by doing it, you know when to stop. Because the more you supplement you, the more you get away from the real you. And the real you is what makes you you, especially in appearance. Think about this. How many people you know? Keep it to yourself. How many people do I know? Okay, that's how many people I know. Every time that person talks to you, you know that voice. You know that voice. Now, how many frequencies of voices there are out here, who knows? Some people might sound alike. They might be similar, but you know if you talk to that person, that's what they're going to sound like. And sometimes you talk to that person and you hadn't seen that person in a long time and they look different. And especially when it's for they looking better, you are just excited for them. But they stayed inside that person that you knew before you saw them a long time. Now, everybody deals with the, father time, and we get older and things can change different and so on and so forth. But we love seeing that person that looks healthier than they did the first time you saw them or the last time you saw them. And you get those people who look a little different. They change their hairstyle, they change this, that, and the third, or they may have, gentlemen may have, got a little buffed or, just got a different swag to them because things in life have changed for the good and what have you. That's awesome. But you got to identify that person with that voice. But I'm going to talk something to everybody right now. How many times you identified that person with that voice and he looked totally different than the last time you seen him? Now, sometimes it could be for health reasons, and that's understood. But sometimes it could be for manipulated, self-inflicted reasons. And, you want to be the friend that you've always been, even though you hadn't seen him in some years, some time now. And you want to give him a compliment. And in your mind, you're like, you don't look nothing like we used to look. Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. If for some reason you're able to fix something to give you more confidence about yourself, hey, no judgment zone. If you make it better, trust me, everybody likes it and loves it. But when it starts getting different, the amount of people that like it and love it, it gets smaller. Because the reason why people love you or are involved with you is because of you. And you're the most important thing to that relationship. Altering yourself, you know when to stop. You know when to stop. No judgment here. If you like it, I love it. And I'm certain your true friends will say the same thing. But you have always got to look at yourself in the mirror. You've always got to be with you. The one person you cannot hide from is yourself. And some of these self-inflicted changes are not reversible. So keep that in mind when you start doing the extra. Because at the end of the day, it's all just a uniform. The real you is inside you. That voice is what was God-given. That's your identifier. Now, I know a lot of people are, now, changing their voices, and some making them deeper, some making them higher. But no matter how deep or high you make it, it always comes back to that original tone that we remember. And that's where the beauty in self-awareness, self-love comes. Anytime you can make something better, do it. Do it. Absolutely do it. If it makes you feel better, do it. Me, I'm a different type guy. I'm the type guy, I am when I am. I tell people, you can always guarantee Sterl gonna take a shower, have on some clean clothes. It might not be, those designer names I can't pronounce, but they're gonna be clean. And, very seldom do I talk in a monotone, low voice, so, I might be a little loud, It's crazy because, you know, I have an awesome barber and he tells me he doesn't cut my hair sometimes because sometimes I go so long without seeing him. He's embarrassed to tell people he cut my hair. I might mess his business up. But when I do get my hair cut, I'm stuck up for 48 hours. You can't have my number. But, you know, that's me. You know, and maybe I'm, you know, not letting myself reach my full appeal by not paying more attention to grooming. But, you know, I am what I am. I'm just a guy who just likes to be me. And one thing's for sure, meet me the first time or the 10,000th time, I'm still the same old Sterl, so you get a chance to like or hate me day one. And I don't take for granted that everybody likes me because I know everybody does it because there's not even a rumor about me being perfect. So whether you believe in him or not, everybody didn't like him. He walked the earth perfect. I'm gonna let you figure out who I'm talking about, so I'm gonna leave that right there. Because I don't want to get too far into that. That's a whole nother podcast. But I wanted to go over those two subjects today on the go in. Try to get some enlightenment about the entertainment business, especially all these incredible artists out there. There's some awesome artists out there. I still believe a lot of the great music that has not hit the airwaves or hit the clubs or hadn't hit my playlist is still to be brought to the table and hasn't had a chance to shine yet. Believe in your music, believe in your skills, believe in your art form, believe in what you want to do inside the entertainment umbrella. Producing, singing, rapping, cameraman, acting in front of the camera, writing scripts, setting up the sets to a movie, you know? Being a grip hand, being a light guy. There's a lot of jobs out there. Believe in yourself. Because no one can believe in you unless they 100% believe you're going to believe in yourself and see it through. Being you holistically. If you can change something about yourself for the better, do it. A lot of people get caught up in appearance. Nothing wrong with that. Look the best as you can to make you feel good about you. But it starts in the heart. It starts with your inner soul. And we're all trying to get better that way. So that's all I have for you today. Hope you tune back in, my friend, when we going on the go in. And you know how I do every time I leave you. You must party right and don't fight. And please stay alive and don't drink and drive. It's your boy DJ Sterl the Pearl on the Vibe Line. My party people continue to let that peace sign be your shrine. So to them, my friends, y'all get them up and y'all keep them up. 2 fingers.